First postseason for the Mets since 16, and losing last night hasn't dampened the spirits of those that are here tonight. Mr. and Mrs. Met on top of the Mets dugout, getting those orange towels spinning. Padres need one more win to move on to the series against the Los Angeles Dodgers. Here comes Jacob deGrom. Through that 2015 postseason, he never pitched at home, so this is Jacob deGrom's maiden voyage in the playoffs in front of his home crowd. In what, interestingly, could be, if it doesn't go well, his last game, pitching in front of this group as the home crowd. He has told everyone he is set to opt out and become a free agent.
This will be my first time in, 7 years pitching in the postseason, and first time at Citi Field, so I'm excited, and like I said, you go out there and execute to the best of your ability and leave it all out on the field.
2-2 to Juan Soto. Late on it, 1-0-2, he's gone. Jacob deGrom lived at 100 miles an hour and above.
Everyone in this sellout crowd is standing and waving their orange rally towels. 1-2 to Machado. Swung at and missed, strike three. Side retired. He punched him out at 101. An auspicious beginning for Jacob deGrom, who strikes out two and gets the Padres in order.
Blake Snell, 2018 American League Cy Young Award winner. Snell has definite postseason experience, and he has pitched marvelously in the playoffs. Now an opportunity to do it for the first time in the brown and gold.
Base hit for Brandon Nimmo, the Mets' first hit of the game.
And he hits that one right to Manny, hard. The flip to second to first, double play. Machado was a vacuum at third base. Lindor out early the last 2 days taking batting practice.
Taking extra hacks, and they're trying to get that slug up. Bottom line is they have not been able to slug at all.
And Lindor hits this one deep to left field. Going back is Profar. And the pregame batting practice works. Francisco Lindor leaves the building and gives the Mets a 1-0 lead.
His sixth career postseason home run. It is 1-0 New York.
That's his first in a Mets uniform, and maybe a cleansing blow for the Mets as Lindor raises his arms up, pounds against his chest, and points up at the crowd.
Blake Snell has walked two and given up a home run, and this is not the pitcher the Padres have come to expect in the second half of this season.
Not the ideal start for Blake. Right now his main focus is recentering himself and finding a way out of this inning.
He swings, lines it into center field. Grisham coming in. Trent is there. He makes the catch, and the side is retired. So Snell able to limit the damage. The Mets get 1 run on 2 hits, and back-to-back strikeouts of Escobar and Ruff.
The high gas from Blake Snell once again. He got Escobar in the previous at-bat. Hits Ruff, who tried to stop his swing.
And now 2 on and 2 out with Starling Marte coming up.
Starling Marte comes to the plate, who hit a bullet to third base his last time that resulted in a double play.
Marte hits it hard to center field. Grisham will drift back, and he'll get under it to make the play. Mets failed to deliver with runners in scoring position.
Jacob deGrom, the 1-0 lead, which he carries into the third, having been perfect through the first 2.
On the outside corner, strike 3 called. Fastball spotted at the bottom of the zone, 100 miles an hour. Kim jumping up and down as that pitch was called, strike 3.
Now Trent Grisham, and what a moment he had in his first at-bat yesterday. A home run that took a 2-0 game to a 3-0 game. Trent swings, hits it in the air out to deep left center field. Nimmo racing back. He's onto the warning track. At the wall. It's gonna go! Second consecutive night for Trent Grisham. He got Scherzer yesterday. He gets deGrom today. And it's a 1-1 game in the third inning.
You talk about 2 homers against 2 of the best. Scherzer last night, deGrom tonight. This game is tied at 1 apiece.
Slider from deGrom wipes out Austin Nola. It's the second strikeout of the inning, sandwiched around the Grisham homer. First walk issued from deGrom, allows Profar to reach, and Juan Soto will be the batter next.
It's that hard, and that's going to get into right field. And Profar will head to third. Here's the long throw in, and it's over the head of everybody. Backed up, and what a play by the athletic Jacob deGrom.
That's the first throw that we've seen from Starling Marte in right field with that displaced middle finger.
Huge spot in the game. It's only the third inning. You think about walking Manny Machado. You're going to pitch carefully, or is deGrom confident enough in his stuff to challenge him?
Swing and a miss, strike 3. A high fastball. He blows it by Machado. 100 miles an hour. It was up. It was out of the zone. But Machado chased. And the inning is over as deGrom strands 2. Nobody out here in the third as Pete Alonso will stand in. He walked his first time.
Got him to chase in the dirt. Big big strikeout there for Blake Snell.
𝗏𝗂 swings it, misses at a fastball. Strike 3. Back-to-back Ks after the walk to Lindor to start the inning, and now he's still at first base with 2 away.
1-1 beaten into the ground. Cronenworth will circle it and throw out McNeil. Lindor will be stranded on the bases. 2 aboard for the Mets. Nobody out here in the bottom of the 4th. Back-to-back walks for Snell.
The top of the order is due up after Tomas Nido bats.
5th strikeout for Snell, and most critically, the first out here in the bottom of the 4th inning.
And the Mets now 2 for 21 in this series with men on base. Got to find a way to get a big hit if they're going to win this game. Nimmo lines one toward left, base hit down the left field line. On his way to third, Escobar. He rounds third and heads home. He'll score easily. Brandon Nimmo gives the Mets the lead. It's 2-1. Nimmo is 3 for 3. Profar dove to cut the ball off, but he kept Ruff at second. Nimmo gives the Mets a 2-1 advantage. His first career playoff RBI, and this place is hooting and hollering now. Blake Snell's evening is over. There's the shower ball for Snell. First big move of the game.
Martinez inherits a situation from Blake Snell, and a run already in. He's going to have to face Starling Marte.
Marte, right field. Soto takes a few steps back, makes the play, and there's no advancement from Darren Ruff.
The batter now will be Lindor. He'll turn around to bat left-handed.
Lindor, high fly, center field. Grisham just shy of the track, and now taking a few steps onto the dirt, makes the play. Lindor tried to jump Martinez on the first one.
He has walked his second batter of this game, Grisham, to lead off here in the 5th inning.
A successful sacrifice for Austin Nola as Grisham goes to second base, now with 1 away.
And the Padres now have a man in scoring position with 1 out, and back to the top of the batting order, and Jurickson Profar.
Profar, fair ball, bangs off the wall. Grisham, who was sacrificed to second, will come in and score. What an at-bat from Jurickson Profar, and we are tied here in the 5th.
Juan Soto's second hit of the game, a 1-out single, has given the Padres runners at the corners. 1 out in the 5th. Manny Machado, who has struck out twice in this game, is coming up.
Profar at third, Soto off first. 2-2 ball game. Swing and a miss, his 3rd strikeout of the night. And a big one from DeGrom, who again goes with the slider.
Crowd will really roar and try to push DeGrom through this 5th inning turnstile. Swung out and missed, strike 3. Got him with a fastball, side retired. DeGrom comes back, punches out Josh Bell at 99. 7 strikeouts for Jake, and the Padres in the 5th score 1 run on 2 hits. So the Mets are into the San Diego bullpen. Pete Alonso, who's walked and struck out, will lead off. Drive in the air to left. There she goes. A long home run for Alonso. Deep into the lower left field stands, way behind the 358 mark. Pete Alonso pounces on Nick Martinez's first pitch of the bottom of the 5th inning, and the Mets are back in front. It is 3-2 New York. Pete Alonso's first postseason home run. 3-2 New York. Ha-Sung Kim has struck out and bounced into a fielder's choice. The 0-1 grounded wide of third. Escobar up with it, throws to first in time. Side retired. DeGrom pumps his fist, and Met fans can only hope there are a lot more DeGrom fist pumps and pitches and strikeouts to come, whether he's done for this night or not.
42,156. Got a chance to watch the Met closer, Edwin Diaz, run to the mound with the trumpets playing in the background.
Big 3rd out to get.
Tying run now at second base, Austin Nola, as Soto bats. Swinging a chopper, first base side of the mound. Diaz has it, flips to Alonso. Out at first is Soto. Inning over. That's 1 down for Edwin Diaz as he works a scoreless top of the 7th. Mets have yet to really take advantage. That could change here, though. Bases loaded, no outs. Neal has hit the ball hard a couple of times tonight. McNeil lines one toward right, base hit into right center field. Lindor scores. Alonso rounds third. He scores. McNeil slides in. A 2-run double. 42,000 plus at Citi Field. Roaring. The Mets have extended their lead. It's 5-2.
Edwin Diaz decision may be a little bit easier. Eduardo Escobar coming up right into the hole. It was vacated in the shift. 𝗏𝗂 will come in to score, and it was wide open, and Escobar delivered. 6-2 Mets. And here is Daniel Vogelbach.
First and third, nobody out. Breaking ball hit in the air toward right center. Soto moves over, comes in, makes the catch. Tagging from third, McNeil. He will score. Vogelbach gets a sacrifice fly. The Mets have scored 4 here in the bottom of the 7th. They have taken a 7-2 lead.
Edwin Diaz's last pitch was 10:25 p.m. Eastern Time. It is now 11:11. Swing and a miss. He got him at 101. Yeah, he is going to make the move, but a huge ovation, similar to the one that Diaz got when he came in, he'll receive when he comes out. And the bases are going to be loaded for Manny Machado. Showalter going to leave Ottavino in.
Still outside of Grand Slam range.
Outside, ball 4. It forces in a run. It is 7-3 New York. Trying to close this game out to get to a third and decider tomorrow night. Lugo has to face the tying man. Josh Bell, breaking ball hit on the ground to first. Backhanded by Alonso. Underhands to Lugo. Put it in the books.
And the Mets will survive. They win it 7-3. And tomorrow night, the rubber game to see who stays alive this postseason.